Hey guys, Daniel Master 87 here. Today, on our underutilized perks showcase or whatever, for the Survivor perk, we're gonna be showing off Breakdown. Obviously, whenever you get off a hook with this perk, like someone rescues you or whatever, a hook that you get rescued off of gets broken, and it takes 180 seconds to respawn, so that's 3 minutes. And another effect, which I did not know this, anytime you do get off a hook, then the killer's aura is also shown to you for 6 seconds. That makes this perk almost seem useful, but not really. Really, if you want that effect to know where the killer is, like, Kindred is better in every way. If you want to break hooks for the killer, then you use a toolbox or sabotage or something. Even though it's not going to last for 3 minutes, but heck, 3 minutes is overkill. There's a chance that the killer doesn't even come to your part of the map, and therefore that broken hook doesn't mean anything. And this is one of the perks that Dark Cybergoth uses, so hopefully I can point him to the direction of this video and say, hey, there's alternatives, and this perk is not that great. Okay, let's do this. Shelter Woods, eh? Here's a safe spot. Ruin. Demogorgon. I have Tinker, I can't hear his terror radius. Yep. Get going. That's her protection hat. Oh, he just... Did she run that way? If he just left her, then I'm hoping... Yeah, let me heal you. No. Me heal you. I have resilience. There's his ruin gone. And if she really wants to heal me, then sure, I'll take that. But this is what I mean by staying injured being a good thing. If we had just stayed injured and like pushed a gen, we'd be 50% done with it by now. We can do this one too, sure. She just gave him a hit. There's a TL here. Do you want to heal? Okay, she can stay on this one and then I'll go for one in this corner. There's one to our right here. That'll be fine. So we haven't gotten hooked yet. So far, Breakdown has done nothing for us. The only one that has is like Spine Chill and a little bit of Resilience, I guess. So maybe I'm being too harsh on the perk for that. He's not placing his portals, it seems. That's an essential part of Demogorgon. Let's see if we can go for the save, even though it's a long runaway. They got to him anyway. So let's change targets to this gen that I'm hoping was almost done. Yeah, hear how close that is. No, no, no. You gotta get out of here. I thought she was gonna block me from going through. What is he doing? Darn it. Is she trying to head on him? It's fine, I'll just go on this gen then. Which is surprisingly close to this other one, by the way. He detached, let's make some noise. Get back on this gen because it's closer and he's away. He's coming. I'm intentionally fast faulting to get him to chase me or something, because we need to show off this breakout perk. And there we go. You could still have no ed. Let's stay injured even though there's a medkit in there, because we'll have resilience on this door. What was it, 7% faster opening, or 8 or something? It's empty anyway. And the other gate was this way. They 99 that one. What are you doing, Ace? We need you here. That's a hook trade. Save the vest for last, I think. Let's heal her up. Sorry. I didn't mean to keep letting go like that. It's fine. See, this is what Kindred does. I can see her and the other guy. He's hiding in a locker or something for some reason. And I can see where the killer is. And they can see where the killer is, and they can see me. Like, the amount of information Kindred gives compared to Breakout is insane. Okay, now let's go. He didn't even give her borrowed. What? That's crazy. Did they get him? He's got Save the Vest for last. He's recovering so quick from these attacks. I can't believe you let him do that. What is going on with that? Sorry, I was scared. I wouldn't normally do that. Thought he was gonna try to hit me. Alright, we're out now. These guys kind of bungled it. So they kept going for hook saves and stuff without borrowed. Alright, let's move. So Breakout got us nothing that game because it's dependent on you getting hooked. Another downside of it. And I didn't need to cleanse totems this time. That's why I thought I should be doing a video on inner strength or detective's hunch. So that's for last. I'm going to be doing a video on that too. It's very popular on Demogorgons, pigs, trappers. Very few other killers can make use out of it. So resilience grants 9% additional bonus speed. And then spine chill is 6%, so that's 15%. Breakdown does have synergy with other perks, I guess. Like if you're using Slippery Meat or Deliverance to get off, it will break the hook even when you yourself are the one to get you off. And in theory, you could have like a team of 4 people all running Breakdown and Saboteur and stuff, and like make the killer unable to hook anybody, but then he'll just slug and not try to hook anybody. That's why sabotaging is kind of an overrated archetype in this game. And I don't understand how people are constantly like getting successful sabotages against me as killer, it seems. So someone sent us to the school, which is fine. There's no gen op here this time. And I don't think there ever is one in this room. So where the heck is one? Wraith. It might have been the killer who sent us here. Ruin. Maybe we finish this gen and then go look for Ruin. Because a good Wraith combined with Ruin is really damaging. I have a flashlight too, I can light burn them out if I like. He's ringing his bell a lot. These guys don't seem like they're playing very serious. It's almost like they're farming. So he's got the add-on where his terror radius and all that is suppressed for about 6 seconds if I remember correctly. That's not Tinkerer because the gen wasn't that close to being finished. Basement's down there unfortunately. So we can guard this gen and that hook for free. Yeah, I'm back in here again. He might be able to get this. Yeah. Wraith's lunge coming out of cloak is insane, dude. And he's got a... Okay, I'm blinded, so that's either an add-on for Wraith that he gets from hitting us out of his surprise attacks, or it could be one. It could be Hex, the third seal. I don't know. Here's his Hex. He's got Hex, the third seal. Honestly, I'd rather break that one than Ruin at this point. Crap. This is pretty unfair. Why did that take so long? That was kind of crazy. And someone just... Either they didn't see where she was because of the third seal, or they just killed themselves on hook. Okay, we're gonna get to see Breakdown, hopefully. That's very unlucky that he took so long to get that guy up. I can't believe the Wraith got away with slugging that guy and then came to down me. Him getting that first hit on us was pretty unlucky. That was an insanely long lunge. Right here, right here. He ran past me, man. Is he not wearing headphones or something? Or having any kind of audio? Please get me off. And I can't... Oh crap, he's right here. Freaking ran into a chain. Now we get this. How did he know? Dude, my sounds weren't even heading that way. He just came out the other entrance of the room for some reason. I might be hearing the Hex ahead of us. So far Breakdown has done nothing for us, as I predicted, even when we did get hooked. Because it broke the hook and we were supposed to see his aura, but because he's Wraith and you're undetectable when you're cloaked as Wraith, we couldn't see his aura, or else we would have known he was right in front of us. Okay, you need to heal me. It's kind of crazy. Hex the third seal, when it doesn't go down in the first 30 seconds, is actually a really good slugging perk. Because people can't find each other unless they're survive with friends. Sounds like there was a Hex right here or something. I thought I was hearing a fire sound. Is he down there? No pallet. What are you doing, man? Go after this guy, please. He took the vault. He went after him at least. There's sometimes a totem up here. On this side, like in these lockers. But not this time. And not here. This game is pretty much over. I'm just looking for the hex at this point. No chance of coming back from this. We're getting way too unlucky. Is Ruin even down? Still up. So he's running freaking Undying, the third seal, and Ruin. And we've seen like 2 dual totems. Here he is. It wasn't in this room. It wasn't in here. Not that I had much time to look. Here? Jeff is so loud. He's gonna be able to find us just from our sound. I hear Ace, and he just killed himself for some reason. I guess he was in the basement. See, I can literally see where the guy got hooked down there from the sound bubble. So the third seal's not even doing its job. He waited out the dead hard. These guys are way too low caliber to deal with this killer. And he got too lucky. Why does it say my rank is 20? And now it's 1. That was weird. No, I didn't have fun. I guess this... Really? He was waiting on the hatch while he was cloaked. He didn't use his sprint burst well at all. What the heck? Oh, this guy has resilience and spine chill too. And dead hard. See, if he didn't have spine chill resilience, he wouldn't have made that vault. Vacuums to it. I wouldn't be surprised if this killer was like rank 1. He is rank 1. I can't believe we only saw 1 hex that whole time and he had 3. And he had barbecue. And I knew he had the ghost soot add-on. And the bone clapper, which I like to call the distorted bell, because it's not a silent bell. One more. Jeff really doesn't have the best of perks. Like, besides Ace, he might have the worst set of perks for any survivor. Demogorgon again. Crap, not like this. The window's not open on this side. Yeah, that's it. That's all we could do. And one person's on a gen. Just one. That was a stupid first hit, man. Why would you run Corrupt Intervention and then go to where the gens are blocked? She ran into a wall instead of using her sprint burst. He's still in the school, which we would have known anyway. We didn't need the aura reading there. Is this thing finished? He had just like level 1 or level 2 corrupt intervention anyway. Oh my god, really? The bush? At least you didn't keep pursuing. I'm getting so unlucky, because normally I can look behind me as the killer's chasing me and I'm fine, but I'm running into a ton of stuff. How is this gen only this far? Looks like someone was just on this gen and then decided to leave it when it was a quarter way done. I was greedy for the great. I'm telling you, man, console skill checks are inferior to PC ones. If it's not the skill checks being stuttery, which thankfully they don't do a lot anymore, then it's like the buttons not being a natural, like, quick thing that you press. Let's just do that totem we saw. Hopefully they can run him away from that area so we can do the gen that's there. He hasn't used his portals at all again. I don't know why people don't want to use them. Are they still down here? Yeah, they are. No, they're over there. Aim dressed. Of course he saw. You forgot I had that, didn't you? Of course. Get her up at least, please. You slugged and you paid the price for it. She's long gone. Well, maybe he's gonna get her anyway because the other two players are being immersed and don't want to take the chase for her. She'll be on her first hook though, so it's fine. Still over there. It's just giving us information that we already know. So these sabotaged perks have done nothing, and these, sabotaged hooks have done nothing, and the aura reading has done nothing. So basically I'm running 3 perks because I'm running breakdown. He knew, so he must have barbecue or something. He's on our tail. So he dropped chase with the Nancy, I guess. Weird decision making. Well, we know there's a djinn in the House of Pain. Oh my god, he actually used a portal. That sounds like they have done the djinn in here. So I guess we're 3 djinn, right? Unless there was one in the killer shack that I missed. It's annoying to me when the killers get 3 djinns that they didn't work for. Like they didn't protect an area, they were just all over the place, and then the survivors 3 djinn themselves out of sheer bad luck. They're destroying that portal. But in order for him to have traveled through them, he must have another one somewhere. It might just be up to me to get this save. No, there they are. Should have followed my gut feeling. And she's running straight to me, who's on a djinn that's nearly completed. Well played. And the other one's near Killer Shack. I opened it for some reason. Why'd you open it? Now we're on a 2-minute timer. We'll have to go the long way around. I don't have borrowed though. Why did you take the hit but not go for the save? You fool. She just didn't use her sprint burst. That is crazy how he knew I was there. Where'd she go? Why are you running that way? You will throw the game. Let me heal you. This is unbelievable. I can't. I'm sorry. If he breaks the pallet, I'm out. No, I'm out regardless. He's gonna push us out so we can't get the others. I just played that very badly at the end, giving him 2 free kills. And I was ranked 20 for a second again. These are red ranks, I can't believe it. So they're using Urban Evasion Self-Care as a blender in red ranks. And this person has Self-Care as well. And they DC'd at the end apparently. Didn't even know he had Spirit Fury enduring that whole time. And he really had level 3 Corrupt Intervention. That was a fast 2 minutes. And this is the build I use on Demogorgon, these add-ons. Killer time. We're gonna be using Save the Vest for last on Pig. She's one of the few killers that can preserve the Save the Best for Last stacks. Save the Best for Last is an obsession perk, and obsession perks usually only work on the obsession or on anyone who's not the obsession. Save the Best for Last. Every time you hit someone who's not your obsession, you gain a token. Each token gives you a 5% decreased successful basic attack cooldown. And every time you hit your obsession, you lose 2 tokens. You can no longer gain the tokens if your obsession is killed. So this is a perk that you build up over the course of the match. This quick attack cooldown, which at 8 stacks will be a 40% attack cooldown, can shave off a lot of time, actually. Like, because you recover from your attack so quick, the sprint burst that the survivors get, which usually gives them massive distance on you, that will matter less and less because your recovery is so darn quick. And so on killers like Doctor and Wraith and all that, then you're not going to be able to... You're going to have to use up your stacks on your obsession eventually. And I mean, you probably will in normal matches with killers that can preserve the stacks, but you don't want to hit your obsession with this perk because you'll lose that attack recovery that you've been building up to all game. So killers with attacks that are not basic attacks and won't make you lose stacks are preferred for this perk. Pig with her dash attack, Demogorgon with a shred attack, maybe Blight with his rushes. But on some killers it's redundant, like Huntress, you'll be throwing hatchets the whole time. The chainsaw killers, you'll be using your chainsaws to get insta-downs the whole time. It's not really worth it to run Save the Best for Last on a lot of different killers. It is one of my favorite perks to use though. So let's see how we do with it. The survivors are smart and they think, well, Deathslinger is one of the killers that they have to hit the obsession eventually. So if an obsession is smart when you're playing as him, then they'll intentionally like make you use your stacks by getting them to chase you or making it hard for you to break your chain and stuff. And Wrecker's Yard on Pig. I swear every time we go against Pig or play as Pig, it's on an Auto-Haven map. Try not to use her stealth too much because it slows you down. She's the obsession. And we found someone else who's not the obsession. At 0 stacks, then it's fine to hit your obsession because you're not losing anything, but later on when you actually have stacks, try to preserve them. Oh crap. They're all trying to body block and stuff. I tried to blind. Yeah, she's clicking, so she wants to be chased. Free pallet. There's 2 people on that gen, so let's go to it. The thing's just gonna waste our time. Which one are you? The non-obsession. There's two mags wearing the same outfit. And she's under a pallet, so it's hard to save. Or it's easy for them to save, hard for me to pick up. You have dead hard? Or not, I don't know. I'm surprised they weren't waiting for this pickup. Let's kick this just cuz. And go hook the thing. Very risky picking people up under pallets. Because someone can come by and drop it on you and make you drop the survivor. There's a person trying to get their head trap off, I guess. I hear breathing. That's the obsession one. I think she might have just used smash hit, I'm not sure. She's letting us get a lot of good pallets out of the way for free. Thing had lies, don't bother with her. Here's the thing who doesn't have the head trap on. No, it's a medium vault. I know my vaults. We're hooking her right next to a jigsaw box, so she's gonna get this search for free, but it's okay. Scratch marks. They went up the hill. What the? That was confusing. Still not working on any gens, really. That girl decided against searching her nearest jigsaw box for some reason. Oh, they're working on this one now. They're on that gen. That'll be the one we pop next. Sorry. I need another pop. Oh, she was dead on hook. You usually don't want to kill the people with head traps on, that's just a waste of your ability. I didn't realize she had been hooked 3 times already. I guess she might have 2-hooked herself or something. I really don't think I hooked her 3 times. Here's these guys. Almost missed that. You slow down so much when preparing your charge attack, you almost lose them all the time. But that's how I'm preserving my save the best for last attacks. Not using my basic attack, using my special attack. And we're at 8 stacks right now. Someone's trying to rush this in our face. Follow the scratch marks to where they're already running. There's the non-obsession mag. Look how quick that attack recovery was. There she is. This thing might have a iron will or something. Oh, she's dead already. I saw that person jump in the locker. If y'all don't know what this perk on the left does, it's called Discordance. It doesn't need much explaining. It's anytime two people are on a gym together or more, then it'll show the gin's yellow aura and like a sound notification. That's all it does. It's a very good tracking perk. And these guys have just given up. That's why you should almost never go into lockers. Because I saw her getting into that locker, and I'm assuming she was trying to play around my barbecue. But you got in there too late, dude. I had already hooked the person. If the person's already hooked, then don't get in a locker to try and play around barbecue, because the killer will already be seeing your aura. I literally saw her aura of her getting into the locker right there, and that's what got her insta-downed. One of the most satisfying things about using Save the Best for Last is watching how quick the animation is. Because one of the beginner's complaints with this game would be, oh my gosh, it takes so long to start moving again after you've hit someone, because the killer has to wipe their blade or whatever for some reason. Well, with this perk you can kind of get rid of that. And it's a super satisfying, like, hit them and then immediately recover with this super sped up animation. Seeing Save the Best for Last on like Clown's attack recovery or Trickster's attack recovery, that's pretty satisfying to watch, if you ask me. Lampkin Lane, are you serious? If they put up an offering to send me here, don't get mad at me for reacting that way, because I wasn't in the room. I left for a second. There's a Claudette I see. I can see you, dude. Blindettes, man, there's something else. Camping the pallet, but not dropping it in time. Okay. NBA MVP is giving me a invite. I can play after this video. I heard someone drop back here, probably. Spending too much time searching, so I'm moving on. The Myers house is a popular spot for doing gens. Or, it's a popular gen to do. And there's always one that spawns up there. This gen over here is way on its own, so I'm just gonna leave it be. We can make a 3-gen between these 3 gens, or these 3 gens. Or maybe somewhere in between. And it wouldn't be terrible. Where's everyone? There's just like a noob survive with friends that has like 1 rank 1 and everyone else is like green rank and below. I see you. You're not the obsession, so I can go for you. She sounds... That was her vaulting the window over and over. She wasn't dropping. Then she went through this window. She knows how to use this house, I guess. You overplayed your hand, though. Gosh, they have a window on the stairs, too. This may be something I didn't get to cover in my Haddonfield looping tutorial. There's someone on that gen over there. But this window right here can be vaulted, and it doesn't have to spawn there, but it can. Survivors, if for some reason they're coming down the stairs this way, they fast vault that, and killers have to slow vault it. But it's somewhat unsafe. Oh my gosh, they're up here too. That was a badly used pop. Here's the Claudette, thankfully not the obsession. Oh, I'm getting caught. That was bad. I teleported to the other side of the pallet. You can hit people over fences and stuff like that, but I didn't. Because trying to swing for that and then missing is just bad. I'm gonna check that if they've actually tapped this gen. They haven't. So we can pop the Myers house gen. The freaking Myers house is kind of a crazy loop, especially if this window's open. Oh hey you. I knew she would go for the window, but she got away with that whole thing anyway. Then we'll try to block and get another one. She could have vaulted that window and avoided that, but she didn't. Hopefully the Zarina gets her head trap off soon, and then we can go for her. Or the Claudette. These guys are having to massively slow down their gin progress because they've all three got head traps and they want to get them off. So I did that gin in the corner house. Let's see the progress of this gin. Nothing. I thought I saw Zarina over here. This gin's off, but I just saw scratch marks. And blood. She's headed this way. It all depends on you, Zarina. Go for that save. She made it in time. I think. Did she tap the Myers house gin though? No. Let's test this crouch thing while we have the chance. You can vault the window while you're crouched and be crouching when you come out the other side. That's interesting. There's actually a fan-made chapter for Alien, which is kind of cool, and it's out on YouTube. And apparently one of the, well, there's two abilities that the Alien comes with. It's the, I don't know, some kind of weird hop that you can do over windows. I don't know what the purpose of it would be. Or if that's just like the same thing as a regular vault. But then he also has an ability where like he runs at someone and then hits them and then runs to the next person really fast. Kind of like a precursor to Blight. But it's different because it's like a mix between Blight and Legion. The speed combined with the damaging aspect. This window was here, so she got an escape. And she used balanced, it looks like. Balanced landing on this map in particular is insane. Thought she'd slide over. She played it smart. Let's try to catch her on this side. Oh crap, they've almost finished this gin. They did finish it. Whoever was working on it will pay. She's lagging. Oh, this stupid loop. I can't believe I got that gin done. Now we get another head trap on. See, it doesn't take much for survivors to do the first two gins. It's about keeping up that pressure. Now they're on this one as well. She needs to die. I think she's pushing out all these gins really quick. She dropped. She's going for the save? You're crazy. She might have tried to body block with borrowed. It sounds like she's still here. The lorry definitely is. Let's see if you have DS or something. Yeah. Yo, Flipsy Games. I hear that. She wasted the pallet. Wasting a pallet, contrary to some popular belief, is not dropping the pallet earlier than you need to. It's dropping the pallet when you've already been hit anyway. Or when you were gonna get hit anyway. Like she just did back to back. And it's okay to run out of pallets in this game, so you can afford to throw them down early, as long as you're doing gens, because if no gens are getting done and y'all are losing all your defense resources, then you're gonna lose. Sprint burst. You don't want to let pig or spirit get at where the pallet is when they're chasing you, because then they can use their ability way easier. She slow vaulted that for some reason. The smart thing to do when a pig crouches in front of a loop like this is, you know, it's really slow for them to go into this and then come back out of it, so if you're like here and they crouch right there, you run away to like a safe loop, hopefully. Go and rescue your teammate. And they're not working on any other gens. Sprint burst, like a couple perks of the game, has a bad rep to it because people use it improperly. They're like, I have sprint burst, so I'm going to walk around the map the entire game so that I don't waste it, but it's like, dude, you're gonna move across the map so slowly if you do that. So it's okay to use it sometimes. It's a risk and reward if you want to like use your sprint burst when while you're not in a chase. But you could be just walking around saving it up in case of a chase for nothing. And I don't see her with barbecue, so either someone is hiding in a locker or they were too close to me and they were hiding in a locker. And I have the opposite policy towards giving hatch as the survivors usually expect from the killer. If someone DCs, I will not feel that bad for you and be obligated to give you hatch. I will be even less obligated to give you hatch because a DC means very little points from that person for me. So if I decide to give you hatch, then I might just get a black pip instead of a normal pip, which I classify as a draw. So that's save the best for last right there. And these are red ranks, are you serious? Yeah. 1, 2... That's 2 people with sprint burst. Fixated is the perk you want if you're using sprint burst. You walk 20% faster, and it was buffed because it used to only work when you were full health. Now it works when you're injured as well. And a secondary effect of this perk is you can see your own scratch marks, which usually only the killer can see. So walking around the map combined with fixated is pretty good on sprint burst. Urban evasion, you're like, isn't urban evasion pretty much the same thing as this? No. Urban evasion makes you crouch faster, but crouching is very slow, even compared to walking. It has its uses though, urban evasion. You can go through the Trail of Torment faster and Hag's Traps faster, and you won't activate Hag's Traps. Well, crouching, you won't activate them, but you'll go through them even faster with Urban. And it's worrying to me right here that so many people in red rank still use self-care, because you're healing yourself at half the normal speed if you're using self-care. So it takes like a 20-second heal into a 40-second heal, and then if the killer has sloppy butcher or something, which makes your heals even slower, good grief, you should not be self-caring yourself. And it's interesting that this guy has Spine Chill and Premonition. Spine Chill is better in every way than Premonition. That's what I've concluded. Cause yeah, Spine Chill tells you when the killer's looking at you, and Premonition tells you when you're looking at the killer. But Premonition has a cooldown, and it's not very specific, and just so many things wrong with it. But I'll stop bashing on this team's perk selection for now. So that was my showcase of Breakdown, not a very good perk, and Save the Best for Last. Pretty good perk, very good, depending on what killer you're using it on. And if NBA is on, then I will play with him, maybe. So, this is Daniel Master 87, signing out.